if we really want to solve the problem, if our society really wanted to solve the problem, we could. It's just it would require everybody saying this is important, this is significant. And that we don't just pay attention to these communities when a CVS burns. And we don't just pay attention when a young man gets shot or has his spine snapped. But we're paying attention all the time because we consider those kids our kids and we think they're important and they shouldn't be living in poverty and violence.
Well, he's had 6 years to fix it. Daniel Henninger, deputy editorial page director of the Wall Street Journal, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, Fox News contributor, joins us, and he's written a great piece, Al Sharpton's Baltimore. Hello, Daniel.
Hi there, Steve.
You know, it's kind of I think it's kind of Barack Obama's Baltimore, too.
Barack Obama's Baltimore, 6 years. Heavens, Steve, the Democrats have had...
I know, 40, 50 years, I know.
40, 50 years to fix it, for heaven's sakes.
And it's true, yeah.
Billions upon billions of dollars have been poured into the inner cities of this country, specifically to try to address the things he was talking about. And if we've got a problem in 2015, after all these years, then there's a problem with the liberal model for resurrecting the inner cities of the country. And obviously, there is a problem. And they're not going to change. They're not going to rise until the liberals running these places have been voted out of office. Well, it can't come soon enough.
No, it can't come soon enough, but it's never going to happen unless Republicans go in there and say, hey, here's what we can do for you. But you know what? They need, in some of these places, they need a police escort.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, it's sort of coincident and ironic that today Ben Carson declared his candidacy for presidency. And if you listen to Ben Carson, I don't think he has much of a chance of getting the nomination. But this is a black Republican who does indeed have a message for the people living in places like Baltimore. He announced in Detroit, his hometown, and he has made his career at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. And I hope that Dr. Carson is given the opportunity to go around the country talking to people in places like Baltimore about the alternative.
Yes, and he, of course, is you know, from that area, and it's funny, not funny, and I can't remember where I read it. Maybe you saw it. There was a piece, I think it was linked on Drudge or something, about, it might have been the Washington Post, about how blacks have really changed their opinion on, and I was thinking it was Obama, Sharpton. No, it's Ben Carson, because before he became political, he was someone to look up to. But now that he's a raging conservative, so many blacks have turned away from him. First of all, I would like to take a poll and see how many blacks knew his name before he became prominent in a political circle anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, you know, I think the liberals and the left will continue to try to brainwash minority communities in this country about conservatives in that way. But I think that there is a moral high ground and there are moral issues that need to be addressed, and conservatives should not be intimidated by that sort of thing. They should go directly into these neighborhoods and start talking about getting past the failed liberal policies.
I don't want you to scoop yourself, but what's your take, overview of what happened yesterday as Charlie Hebdo comes to Texas?
Boy, that's for sure. I mean, 12, I guess, people were killed at Charlie Hebdo. There were 200 people inside that auditorium in Texas. It could have been a tragedy way beyond Charlie Hebdo. And we are writing here about the fact that a group of writers, American Pen, P-E-N, is planning to give its Courage Award to Charlie Hebdo. And there is now a petition signed by 100 American writers opposing the Courage Award for Charlie Hebdo on the idea that Hebdo was simply running racist, inflammatory cartoons about Muhammad, and it is an irony that this group got together like this before this event in Garner, Texas.
You know, Daniel, I could understand if these people didn't want to do it themselves, but no one knew who they were. So they don't have to register their opposition. In other words, they have nothing to fear if they stayed silent, but they came out in opposition to this and put themselves out there. I don't get that.
Well, this is the left-wing fringe again, which I think we've spent 6 years with them feeling that they were in the driver's seat.
Yep.
And they're full of them. And if nothing else, Steve, bringing this sort of thing to the surface.
Well, we'll watch for the
Daniel,
we'll watch for the editorial in the Journal. Thank you so much, my friend.
All right, great to talk to you.
Take care. Daniel Henninger, folks. And by the way, we have brought back our viewer call-in segment. We'd like to do a lot more of them, so we need to hear from you, because before we could put you on, you have to reach out to us. Do that by emailing us right here at the Steve Malzberg Show. Call Steve at Newsmax.com. Call Steve at Newsmax.com. Tell us how we could contact you during the day, and we'll set this thing up, because we want to hear from you. Give Me 5 is next.